Hello everyone, and in this video I'll be showing you 5 Unity tips. Tip number 1. If you ever write a function in Unity, you might realize that it doesn't have a description or explanation for it, unlike some functions in Unity. But did you know that you can do that using this summary tag? Simple enough, add 3 slashes and Visual Studio will automatically open and close the summary tag for you. And you can write any description that you want in it. And here we go. When I hover over the function, it shows me that description. Whenever you wrote it in your class or anywhere in the script, it will show you the description you wrote it. And you can write whatever you want just to recognize that function. Tip number 2. Debug.log lines. While you're using debug.log, you will simply see logs in your console. But did you know that you can actually set the lines you need to see in the console? Here we have a simple log for our console to show. And as you can see, I have 2 lines here, which if I go over these 3 dots and log entry, I can see that I set the lines whenever I want. Whether it was 1, it will only show 1 line, and if it was 3, it will show 3 lines, where all the details can come. Of course, if you select the log, it will show you all the details you want. Tip number 3. Check nullable types. If you ever wanted to have a variable in your class and you want to check if it is null or not before executing a code, instead of writing this if condition to check if it's not null, simply use this operator around here. Just type the name of the variable, use question mark, and then call the function you want. Simply this will be a replacement for this if condition, and personally I use it sometime as a shorthand for it. Tip number 4. Did you actually know that you can select multiple enums at the same time? Usually when declaring an enum, you can simply select only one enum at a time. But did you know that using system.flag, this will allow you to select multiple enum and all of them? But you need to assign for each enum type an ordered number. So as you can see, it starts with 1, then with 2, then 4, then 8, and so on, 16, 32. And you need to do that at a time. Allow me to show you. As you can see, I have the which is nothing. I can choose all of them, or I can pick whenever I want. Simple as that. Tip number 5. Avoid using the undefined numbers. What do I mean by undefined numbers? So instead of using a variable to set it in a place in your code, you use only a number that it is not a actual variable. So I defined a integer number here and I set it in the log around here. But before that I use an undefined number, which is the 3. Now normally this code worked, but in executing and testing, this will be harder to change if this number was not suitable. Unlike when using a defined number, it is easy to change for me, especially if I can use it in the inspector. As you can see, I can change the number for everything and anything I want. So which is now 5. Now it will be 7. But for this undefined number, every time I need to change it, I need to save the script, wait for the compiler, and then test it. While using defined numbers or making it a variable like this will make it easier for me to test and debug. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video and I would like to see you next time.